Hi and welcome to Cafe Chronicles. We've got Dan, we've got Steve. We're going to continue on our KZ750 build. We're excited. It's cold today. I'm bundled up more. It's easy knowing the Irish guy, like, and the Canadian comes out in a t-shirt. It's like -8 outside. Dan's like, should we open the garage door or leave it closed? I'm like, leave it closed, Dan, thank you. But luckily we have beer to warm us up, cool us down and warm us up. Today we're going to be taking a little look at some R&D, as you were saying.
Yeah, so the original Kawasaki seat was very, very wide. The bike's original intent was to be a bit more of a touring bike. There's a little bit of heft that we need to take out, and with the rest of the theme that we're planning with the bike, we're going to need to slim it down. So we're going to have to cut off some hinges, and we're going to have to come up with some solutions to keep the seat in there. So we're going to take a look at just starting to fit a template in for what the new seat's going to look like.
So if you remember on season 1, the approach I had was to have the seat slide in front ways, down in, latch in under the tank and then clip down. Well, we're really lucky on Dan's bike that the seat latch and lock is all in really, really good shape.
What?
Yeah, a little bit of cleaning, but it's there, we should use it. The KZ750 frame has some exterior hinges that the seat had on it, and they were a little bit bulky, and we were a little bit worried that as we kind of make this seat a little bit more streamlined, as Dan was saying, that they might be kind of sitting out there and you might rip riding pants or something like that. If we kind of keep that sort of mounting mechanism or whatever we kind of come up with on the inside, it'll mean that seat can be nice and streamlined, still look cool, and we're not like ripping clothes on it and stuff like that. Yeah, hopefully today we'll get the cardboard sort of template made out so that we'll have everything we need then to go and fabricate it. So let's get stuck in. This will either be like, you know, an awesome belly pan or seat pan, I should say, or else a really skateboard. Okay, I think that's a good start. So we're cutting off these tabs here because we've decided rather than leave these little tabs on so that we can pop them in, you know, we're actually going to try and hinge it from underneath, and we think it'll be really cool. It'll be really tricky to get the geometry of the hinges right, but we've got a little plan. Dan came up with a nice idea around using maybe some slotted inserts and screws in there in the frame so that we can kind of wiggle them around, get them right, and then lock them in place. And once we're happy that the hinges are all moving as they should, then we can just tack them and weld them in nicely. It'll be nice because then we can use it as something that Dan can, you know, screw or bolt the seat on or off this steel frame here, the steel pan, and you know, if he ever has a rip in the vinyl or it's getting a little tattered or something, he can simply just take it off, make the repair, and bolt it back on, and it's not going to you know, cause too much hassle for him.
Wait, this isn't the seat?
Yeah, this one I don't think it'll be great in the rain. I think we've done pretty well. I think the idea around the hinges is going to be really good. It'll be a bit of a pain to do it, but I think it'll be worth it in the end, and it'll be really nice. You can use that even, maybe we'll build a little storage tray for you because you already have the lithium ion battery, right?
Yeah, so there'll be a little bit more room in the battery tray, in that rear plastic area for toolkits and things like that. And not that you hope that your bike breaks down or anything like that.
We're building it. It'll break down.
But
have
with
a good
the-
substantial toolkit. I have a backpack I carry with a welder in it, you know.
Exactly. So with the slim nature of these builds, there's not a whole lot of room for tools, and so maybe we can build some sort of smuggler's compartment there for at least an Allen key.
Some gum. Some gum. No, I think that's cool. And I think we can make a nice little tray. We'll figure out once we kind of, I guess we'll have to actually start kind of putting it back together a little bit. You know, just the battery tray and fuel tank, a few things, just to see how it's starting to look.
Couple of wheels. And we'll just kind of see how it is and figure out what kind of space we have in there and build a nice little compartment to house the new battery and also a little glove box, so to speak. So, but it's getting there. Like, it seems something like this seems strange that we'd spend an episode on this, but it's kind of important, you know. You know, as they say, the guy who cuts the tree down sharpens his axe for 3 hours and cuts down the tree for an hour. You know, so I think we're take your time and get it right. Next episode we'll cut the sheet metal out, bend it into place and fit it in, and then we can start looking at tacking on those hinges. And it'll be a tricky geometry. I think we'll sort it out. So, okay. I believe in you.
I believe in you. It's great now this next season. I get to be behind the camera just kind of going, I love work. I could watch Dan do it all day. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week and continuing on with the build. Stay safe.